Let's get started with the first one. What's your good name? This is incorrect to ask. What's your name? This is correct to ask. But why asking good name is incorrect and asking your name is correct? Let's check out the reason. Well, actually, if you see that no one has a bad name, and this actually comes from a Hindi sentence that is, क्या मैं आपका शुभ नाम जान सकता हूँ और जान सकती हूँ? Where the word शुभ नाम has been translated into good name. So if you're going to ask the same question to a native speaker, they won't understand. Great. Now it's time for you to pick the correct one. Statement number 1. Welcome to our office. May I know what your good name is? Statement number 2. Welcome to our office. May I know what your name is? You have 3 seconds to guess the correct one. Time is up. I hope you chose this one. Let's move to the next one. There are so many fishes in the water. It is incorrect to say this. The correct one is, there are so many fish in the water. You must be wondering why saying so many fishes is incorrect, because automatically the plural of fish should be fishes. Well, let's check out the reason. Because it's grammatically incorrect to refer to the fish of the same species as fishes. Hence, the plural of fish of the same species will remain fish only. Well, here is an infographic for you for better understanding. We call one fish a fish. For an example, there is a fish in the pot. We call a group of many fish of the same species as fish only. For an example, there are so many fish swimming in the aquarium. Here, the speaker is referring that there are so many fish, but all of them are from the same species. And that is why we'll continue referring them as fish only. But we will only use the word fishes when we are going to see many fish of different species. For an example, last year when Sanaya had visited Pacific Ocean, she could witness a pod of fishes, where she means to say that she witnessed the whalefish, dolphins, starfish, goldfish, etc. And here is a question for you. You have to fill the blanks either with the word fish or fishes. The first statement is, there were so many dash in the sea. I could see a dolphin, salmon, goldfish, etc. The next one, we had dash in our dinner. You have 5 seconds to fill the blanks. Well, time is up. I hope you wrote fishes in the first one and fish in the second one. Awesome. Let's move to the next one. It's incorrect to say, I came to office by walk. Whereas, it's correct to say, I came to office on foot. But what's the reason? Let's check it out. Because by is used to talk about transport, like by car, by bus, by train, etc. Hence, we can't say by walk, right? As walk is not a transport. You would always use it for transport only. Alright, here are two statements for you. The first one, the bus didn't come, so they went dash. The second one, they went to market dash. You have 5 seconds to pick the correct option. Time is up. I hope you chose on foot for the first one and by car for the second one. Lovely. With this, we'll move ahead. Alright, so the next one is she has grown up taller than last time. It's incorrect to use grown up here. The correct one is she has grown taller than last time. And there is a very simple reason attached to it. When we say to grow, it means to become bigger or longer or larger in size. It means to develop. Whereas when we say to grow up, it simply means to become an adult or to grow in age. For an example, our hair grow, businesses grow, a height of a person grows, our nails grow, plants grow. Whereas living organisms like humans, animals, etc. grow up from offsprings to adults. Well, here are two statements for you. Fill either grow or grow up in the blanks. Statement number 1. Tina has decided to let her hair dash. Statement number 2. Fia is dash in Canada, USA. You have 3 seconds to fill the blanks. Time is up. I hope you chose grow in the first one and growing up in the second one. Brilliant. Let's move forward with this. Alright, so here is the next one, and this sentence is one of the most common errors that the beginners of English language do. The sentence is he is my cousin brother, which is incorrect, and the correct one is he is my cousin. The simple reason is that cousin is a common gender where we can make the gender clear by using pronouns like he, she, him or her, and we don't need to write brother or sister because it's not only wrong, grammatically wrong, but it's also redundant. It's not adding any further value in the sentence. And here comes a question for you. Which one is correct? Statement number 1, her cousin visited her when she was in hospital. Or statement number 2, her cousin's sister visited her when she was in hospital. You have 3 seconds to find the correct one. Time is up. I hope you chose this one. Bravo! Let's move to the next one. The next one is Lily has smooth long hairs. This is incorrect. The correct one is Lily has smooth long hair. But why hairs is incorrect? Well, it should be plural, right? But here is the catch. Actually, we use hair when we are describing an entire head of hair, whereas we use hairs when we are referring to individual strands of hair. For an example, let's look at this infographic. We can say 1 hair, 2 hairs, 3 hairs, 4 hairs, and so on. On contrary, we will say she has straight black hair. They have curly brown hair. Oh, he has a lot of body hair. I hope it's clear. Here is a question for you. Would you use hair or hairs in the statements below? He found 3 black dash in the noodles he was eating. Statement number 2. She just washed her dash. You have 5 seconds to choose the answer. Time is up. I hope you chose hairs for the first one and hair for the next one. Awesome. Let's move ahead. Up next we have I saw a dream last night. Well, it's incorrect to say it. The correct way of saying the same thing is I had a dream last night. The simple reason being that I saw a dream is probably the literal translation of the Hindi sentence, which is मैंने कल रात एक सपना देखा, where sapna dekha is translated into saw a dream. Well, with your eyes closed, you can't possibly see a dream, isn't it? Therefore, I had a dream is the correct way. So are you ready for a question? Here is one for you. Statement number 1. The baby saw a scary dream due to which he suddenly woke up. Or, the baby had a scary dream due to which he suddenly woke up. Which one is correct? You have 3 seconds to guess. Alright, time is up. I hope you chose this one. Commendable. With this, we'll move forward and see the next one. Here is another common grammatical error. People tend to say, I agree to you, which is incorrect. The correct one is, I agree with you. We use agree with when we are agreeing with a person. And we use agree to when we are agreeing to an idea, statement, philosophy, questions, etc. For an example, you can agree with your father, with your mother, with your siblings, with your friend, with your neighbors, etc. And you can agree with a thought, an idea, a proposal, question, statements, suggestions, etc. I hope that makes sense. Hence, here is a question for you. Agree with or agree to. Choose the correct phrase for the blanks below. She agreed dash marry him. The second one, interviewer said, she's the right person to hire. HR said, I agree dash you. You have 5 seconds to pick the right answers. Time is up. I hope you chose do for the first one and with for the second one. Bravo! Here is another one. Last night, I attended Parag and Nia's marriage. It's incorrect. The correct one is, last night I attended Parag and Nia's wedding. Well, the simple reason being that marriage refers to a relationship between a husband and a wife. whereas wedding is a function where two people get married. So you can't say you attended Parag and Niya's marriage because it's a relationship. You can't attend that. You would obviously attend a function, an event, that is wedding. With this comes a question for you. Would you choose the word marriage or wedding in the statements below? Statement number 1. Jim's first two dash ended in divorce. Statement number 2. This was the best dash party that Henry and his family had ever attended. You have 5 seconds to pick the right ones. Time is up. I hope you chose marriages for the first blank and wedding for the second one. Brilliant! With this, we'll move towards our last common grammatical mistake that people make. Alright, so here is our last statement. The police is coming, which is incorrect, and the correct one is the police are coming. Well, it's a very common mistake that people make and very few are aware of it. Let's see the reason behind it. The reason is that when we say police describes a group of police officers. It's a collective noun, and hence we will say police are rather than police is. You can say policeman, police officer to talk about one man from the police. Here is a picture for you for reference. And here are 2 statements for you to pick whether to put police or policeman in both of these statements. Statement number 1. A dash was suspended on the charges of corruption. Statement number 2. The dash are still searching for the murder weapon. You have 5 seconds to answer this. Alright, time is up. I hope you chose policeman for the first one and police for the second one. Awesome! And we've reached to the end of our video. If the video was helpful, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you can share this video further with your friends so that they also become the confident speakers of English language. Stay tuned for more easy grammatical videos on this channel.